Hello everyone, Matthias Key here, coming to you from the year 2024, reading Ancient Prophecies of the Mahdi, the Book of Revelation as prototype for the Islamic end-time Hadiths. We've reached the sections titled K40, the final defeat of the beast and his armies, and H40, Isa ibn Maryam and the Muslims will kill the remaining Jews. Revelation. The beast has lost the battle of Armageddon. He's lost the greatest army that was ever mustered. He has also lost all the cities that swore allegiance to him, destroyed by the coordinated earthquakes. Evidently, the beast and his deputy, the false prophet, attempt one last escape to some place of safety, but they fail in that also. Instead, the army from heaven that came down with Christ takes them prisoner. It takes angelic power to subdue them, because they are more than flesh and blood. They are empowered by Satan. They are the last gasp of the evil spirit of empire that has been distracting people away from the true God ever since the Tower of Babel. These military and religious leaders of the Great Tribulation now meet their final end. They are cast into the eternal lake of fire, burning with sulfur. They will be the first two inhabitants of that gruesome place, hell. This fulfills the destiny of destruction planned for them by God, before time even began. Satan will follow them, but not until 1,000 years into the future, at the end of Christ's millennial kingdom on earth. Satan will be joined by the souls of unbelievers who did not ask for forgiveness from God during their time on earth. Until the end, Satan will refuse to believe the destiny prophesied for him throughout the Bible. He will always believe that he can find a flaw in the plan so that he can sideline God to an irrelevant corner of the universe. With the demise of the beast and the false prophet and their armies shattered, the ground is covered with dead bodies for the space of 1,600 stadia, or 320 kilometers in all directions from Armageddon. They are spread over the entire land of Israel and beyond. The image in John's vision is of a winepress of monstrous dimensions, pressing the blood of grapes until it becomes a torrent. The blood of the dead soldiers splatters as high as the bridles of the horses they rode. Such is the effect of the sharp sickle wielded by the angel of judgment at the close of the Armageddon battle. The 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and 7 bowls are now completed. The final plague is one of blood. It is a fitting close for the 7-year age of godless terror, parading as heaven on earth. The Hadiths. When Isa ibn Maryam descended from heaven to join the Mahdi in enforcing Islam across the world, he began the final end-time campaign to slay the infidels. First and foremost among them were the Jews. We learned that from the Hadiths in section H24. Muslim hatred for Jews is unbending. It is based on the example set by Muhammad and is ordered by Allah in the Quran. Later, the Mahdi's great army defeated the army of 70,000 Jews, and Isa ibn Maryam killed the Dajjal. Now, in the current section, there is another hadith that does not speak of Isa nor the Dajjal, but only that the last hour will not come until Muslims seek out Jews and exterminate them. This hadith implies that the targets will be Jews outside the 70,000-man army, and may occur sometime after the death of the Dajjal. It is the last showdown between the Jews and the Muslims. It is the culmination of Islam's dream, and fulfills Allah's great command to finally make Jews an extinct species. This hadith speaks of a tree named Gharqad. This Arabic word is only found in this and similarly worded hadiths. The etymology of the word gives no solid indication of an actual variety of tree. It is apparently a tree of safety for Jews that Muslims should take special care to counteract. Behind such a tree, a Jew might hide and not be revealed. Muhammad relayed this important information about the mysterious Gharqad tree to the future Muslims of the Mahdi's time. His purpose was to warn them that the hunting down of Jews would not be easy after the Dajjal's demise. They should not become complacent. The Jews would use the Gharqad as a last-ditch means of sorcery to evade Allah's judgment upon them. Some Muslims of my time believe there is a clandestine effort by the Israeli government to plant thousands of Gharqad trees in preparation for the final retreat of the Jews in the face of the inevitable Islamic victory. Comparison. In the Hadiths, the crowning event of the Mahdi's rule is the final extermination of the Jews, so hated by Allah above all other peoples. Behind the scenes of this eradication of Jews is God's sworn enemy, Satan. For him, Islam is the most useful tool toward this end. If Muslims can make an end of the Jews once and for all, those who are God's chosen people, Satan believes he can extend his existence to rule this world and postpone his eternal judgment by God. Revelation has a strong parallel to this. After the Antichrist beast turned against the woman of Babylon to achieve world dictatorship, it was also given to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and authority was given to him over every tribe, people, language, and nation. We've already seen how the beast and the false prophet hunted down new followers of Jesus to solidify their rule. In the Hadiths, no more is heard of Jews and Christians after this last massacre. The Mahdi finishes his time of rule basking in the glory of uniform Islamic predominance. But in Revelation, the Antichrist's overwhelming power is suddenly reversed by the return of the true Christ from heaven. He puts an end to the beast's evil rule and relegates him and the false prophet to the eternal flames of the lake of fire. We shall see in sections to come that he will also save his people to eternal life. Both the beast and the Mahdi are relentless in their quest to kill Jews and Christians. No doubt the beast, when faced with Jesus coming down from heaven to face him, gives further orders to continue the roundup of God's people. It will be reminiscent of when Hitler's armies were being rolled back to Berlin, yet he continued to divert precious resources to ramp up the killing of Jews in gas chambers. Likewise, in the midst of all the Mahdi's wars, he and Isa will give orders to prioritize the killing of Jews and Christians. In both accounts, God's people will find refuge in a way that will confound their pursuers. In the Hadiths, it will be by Gharqad trees. A comparison with the tribulation events of Revelation hints at the biblical parallel for this tree, the cross of Calvary, upon which Christ died. All who take refuge in that cross will follow Jesus into eternal life. If you have found this video helpful, then please click the like button. I also invite you to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when I upload new videos. Thank you for watching.